Imagine for a moment, just getting up from a comfortable chair. Seems simple, doesn't it? Something you probably do dozens of times a day without a second thought. Now, picture doing that after the age of 70, for many. It suddenly becomes a challenge. It might involve pushing off with your hands, maybe a bit of a wobble, or even needing help. This seemingly small action, this ability to simply rise from a seat easily and confidently, is actually a powerful indicator of something much bigger. It speaks volumes about your strength, your balance, and your overall vitality. The painful reality is that for a large number of people, this basic movement becomes difficult, limiting their freedom, their independence, and their joy in everyday life. Losing the strength to do simple things like this can feel disheartening, like a piece of your world is shrinking. But here's a surprising truth. Maintaining the ability to do something like easily standing from a chair after 70 isn't just possible. It's a sign you're in a truly exceptional category. It means you've held on to a level of physical function that many others have lost. And while it might seem like a massive undertaking to regain or maintain this, the secret isn't complicated or expensive. It's about understanding a few key principles and consistently applying some simple habits. In this video, we're going to explore what makes maintaining this fundamental ability so rare after 70, why it's incredibly important, and the practical, easy-to-follow steps you can take starting today to keep your strength and independence thriving. Stick with me, because we'll cover everything from simple movements to surprising nutritional tips. And I promise, if you watch to the end, there's something that will surprise you about what's truly possible. So, let's dive right in and talk about that simple action, getting up from a chair. Why is this specific movement such a big deal? Well, it's what we call a functional movement. It's not about lifting heavy weights or running a marathon. It's about the movements you need to do every single day to live your life, getting out of bed, using the toilet, getting out of the car, and yes, standing up from a chair. To do this smoothly, without struggling, you need a combination of things working together. Strengthen your legs, particularly your quadriceps and glutes, but also your core muscles to keep you stable. You need good balance, especially as you transition from sitting to standing. And you need coordination when these things decline, which they naturally tend to do as we age if we're not actively working to maintain them. Simple tasks become harder. Think about it. If getting up from a chair is difficult, how much harder is it to climb stairs, to carry a bag of groceries, to catch yourself if you stumble? This is why maintaining this specific ability is such a strong indicator of overall lower body function and reduced risk of falls, which is a huge concern for people over 70. If you can still pop right up from a chair without pushing off with your hands, it shows you have a level of muscle power and balance that keeps you mobile and independent. It means you can continue doing the things you love, visiting places, staying active in your community, and not having to rely on others for basic movements. It's about maintaining your freedom. Now, the good news is that even if you currently find this challenging, it is absolutely possible to improve. It takes consistent effort. Yes, but it doesn't require joining a gym or buying expensive equipment. The single most effective exercise for improving your ability to stand from a chair is, perhaps unsurprisingly, practicing standing up from a chair. We call these chair stands or sit-to-stands. It's elegant in its simplicity and powerful in its effectiveness, because it directly trains the muscles and movement pattern you need to do it properly. Start with a sturdy chair that isn't too low. Sit towards the front edge of the chair with your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, maybe slightly under your knees. Lean forward slightly from your hips, keeping your back straight. And push through your feet to stand up without using your hands if you can. Once standing tall, slowly and with control, sit back down. Don't just plop down. Try to control the descent. You should feel it in your thighs and glutes. Now, if doing it without hands is too difficult right now, that's perfectly fine and completely normal. The goal is to work towards it. Start by using your hands on the armrests or your thighs for just enough support to get up. As you get stronger, try to use less and less assistance until you can do it hands-free. The key is consistency. Start with a manageable number, maybe 5 to 10 repetitions, and do this several times a day. You could do a few every time you get up from that particular chair, or set aside specific times. As it gets easier, you can increase the number of repetitions, or even try doing a few sets, beyond just the standing motion itself. Improving your leg strength and balance involves a few other foundational pieces. Balance is absolutely critical for confident movement and preventing falls. Simple balance exercises can be incorporated into your day. One easy one is standing on one leg while holding onto a sturdy surface like a counter or the back of a chair. Hold for as long as you can comfortably, aiming to increase the time gradually. Start with just a few seconds on each leg, and as you get steadier, try to hold for 20 or 30 seconds. Do this a few times a day. You can progress by trying it without holding on, or even with your eyes closed, but make sure you are very close to something you can grab. Another simple exercise is heel raises, standing and lifting up onto the balls of your feet, then slowly lowering down. This strengthens your calf muscles, which are important for walking and balance. Again, start with holding onto something for stability, and do maybe 10-15 repetitions. Toe raises, where you lift your toes off the floor while keeping your heels down. Work the muscles on the front of your shins and also help with balance and walking. These exercises, chair stands, one-leg stands, heel raises, and toe raises, are the building blocks. They are simple, can be done at home with no special equipment, and they directly target the muscle groups and skills needed to maintain that crucial ability to stand and move with confidence after 70. Integrating these into your daily routine, even just for a few minutes spread throughout the day, can make a remarkable difference over time. Now that we've discussed the foundational exercises that directly help with standing and balance, let's expand our view a bit and talk about how integrating more general movement into your day and fueling your body correctly are equally vital pieces of this puzzle. So, building on those foundational exercises like chair stands and balance practice, let's talk about integrating movement more broadly into your life. While those specific exercises are fantastic for targeting key muscle groups, simply being more active throughout the day makes a huge difference. Think about how you can weave movement into your existing routines. Could you take the stairs instead of the lift for a floor or two? Could you walk to the local shop instead of driving if it's close enough? Could you spend some time gardening or doing housework with a bit more vigor? Every little bit of movement adds up. Walking, in particular, is one of the best activities you can do. It's low impact, great for your cardiovascular health, helps maintain bone density, and keeps your leg muscles working. Aiming for regular walks, even short ones initially, can significantly improve your stamina and leg strength. If you have access to gentle slopes or stairs, incorporating those into your walks adds resistance training naturally. The key is consistency and finding ways to move that you actually enjoy, so you're more likely to stick with it. Don't think you need to walk for miles every day. Even 10-15 minutes of brisk walking a few times a day is beneficial. If you have a pet, walking them is a built-in motivator. If not, find a walking buddy or join a local walking group for social connection as well as physical activity. The social aspect can be a powerful driver for consistency. Now, none of this physical effort, whether it's doing chair stands or going for a walk, will be as effective if your body isn't properly fueled. And when we talk about maintaining muscle mass as we age, one nutrient is absolutely critical: protein. Many people, as they get older, tend to eat less protein for various reasons. Appetite changes, difficulty chewing certain foods, or just not thinking about it. But adequate protein intake is essential for repairing and building muscle tissue, the very tissue we're trying to maintain and strengthen with these exercises. Think of protein as the building blocks for your muscles. Without enough blocks, It's hard to build or even maintain the structure. The recommended daily amount of protein for older adults is often slightly higher than for younger adults, around 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. To put that into perspective, for someone weighing 70 kilograms, about 154 pounds, that's between 70 and 84 grams of protein a day. This might sound like a lot, but it's achievable by including a source of protein at every meal and snack. Good sources include lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese, legumes like beans and lentils, nuts, and seeds. For example, an egg for breakfast, a chicken breast or piece of fish at lunch or dinner, a serving of yogurt, and maybe some nuts as a snack can help you reach that target. If you struggle to get enough through food, protein supplements like whey or plant-based protein powder can be helpful, but it's always best to try and get it from whole foods first. Pairing your protein intake with your strength exercises is particularly effective, as protein is used to repair and build the muscles you've just worked. So, having a protein-rich meal or snack within an hour or two after doing your chair stands or going for a walk can be beneficial. Hydration is another often overlooked but crucial factor in maintaining physical function. Our bodies need water for countless processes, including muscle function and joint lubrication. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, dizziness, muscle cramps, and can even affect cognitive function and balance. For older adults, the sensation of thirst can diminish, making it easy to become dehydrated without realizing it. Aiming to drink plenty of water throughout the day is important. Plain water is best, but unsweetened tea or even water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables contribute to your fluid intake. Keep a water bottle handy and sip from it regularly. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. Being well hydrated supports your energy levels, helps your muscles work efficiently, and contributes to overall well-being, all of which are necessary for maintaining that physical capacity we're talking about. So, to maintain that incredible ability to stand easily and move confidently after 70, it's a combination: consistent, targeted movement and exercise, adequate protein to fuel your muscles, and staying well hydrated. These three elements work together synergistically. You can't just exercise without providing the building blocks for repair. And you can't expect your body to perform optimally if it's not properly hydrated. Integrating these habits might seem like a lot at first, but remember, it's about small, consistent steps. Now that we've covered the movement, nutrition, and hydration angles, let's talk about arguably the most important factors of all: listening to your body, patience, and the powerful role of your mindset. So, we've talked about the specific exercises like chair stands and balance work, the importance of integrating general movement like walking, making sure you're getting enough protein, and staying properly hydrated. These are all practical, actionable steps. But just as important is how you approach them and how you listen to your own body. As you embark on or continue this journey of maintaining strength and vitality, it's absolutely crucial to listen to your body. There will be days when you feel more energetic, and days when you feel tired or maybe have some aches and pains. That's normal. Pushing through pain is generally not advisable. It's more likely to lead to injury. Instead, learn to distinguish between a gentle ache from muscles being worked versus sharp or persistent pain that signals something is wrong. On days when you're not feeling your best, it's okay to do less, or even take a rest day. Consistency over time is far more important than pushing yourself to the limit every single day. Maybe today you just do a few gentle chair stands, or a shorter, slower walk. That's still contributing to your overall goal. Rest and recovery are just as important as the exercise itself. Your muscles actually get stronger during the rest periods between workouts. Patience is another key ingredient. If you're starting from a point where getting up from a chair is already difficult, you won't be able to do it easily and hands-free overnight. It takes time and consistent effort for your muscles to rebuild and for your balance to improve. Celebrate the small wins. Maybe week 1 you could only do 5 chair stands using your hands, but by week 3, you can do 7 Or maybe you can hold your one-leg balance for an extra couple of seconds. These are significant steps forward. Don't get discouraged if progress feels slow. It's happening. Even if you can't see dramatic changes every day, the important thing is to keep showing up, keep doing the practice, and trust the process. And perhaps most powerful of all is your mindset. Believing that you can maintain or even improve your physical function after 70 is incredibly important. The narrative that getting older automatically means becoming frail and losing independence is just not true for everyone, and it doesn't have to be true for you. Yes, there are natural changes that happen with age, but their impact can be significantly mitigated and even reversed to a degree with consistent, smart effort. Seeing yourself as capable, strong, and able to improve is a powerful motivator. Don't let limiting beliefs hold you back. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Every successful chair stand, every confident step you take, reinforces that belief in your own capability. Surround yourself with positivity, whether it's supportive friends, family, or inspiring resources like this video. Maintaining the ability to easily stand from a chair after 70 is, as the title suggests, something that truly sets you apart. It's a sign of resilience, dedication, and a commitment to living life fully. It's not about vanity. It's about maintaining your freedom, your safety, and your ability to engage with the world around you. It means you can play with grandchildren on the floor, travel more comfortably, continue hobbies that require physical movement, and simply navigate your own home with confidence. We've covered the core exercises like chair stands and balance practice, the importance of staying active in general through things like walking, making sure you're getting adequate protein to build and repair muscle, and staying well hydrated. We've also touched on the vital aspects of listening to your body, having patience, and cultivating a positive, can-do mindset. Put all these pieces together, and you have a powerful recipe for maintaining not just the ability to stand easily, but a high level of independence and quality of life well into your 70s and beyond. Remember, small changes, done consistently over time, can lead to truly remarkable results. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one or two of these suggestions and build from there. Maybe today you just focus on doing 10 chair stands throughout the day, or making sure you drink an extra glass of water. Tomorrow, add a short walk. The day after, make sure you include a good source of protein with your lunch. It's about progress, not perfection. And that surprise I mentioned at the beginning, it's this. You might find that by focusing on maintaining this one ability, standing easily from a chair, you gain so much more. You'll likely feel more energetic overall. Your balance will improve. You'll feel more confident in your movements, and you'll reduce your risk of falls. It has a ripple effect that positively impacts so many areas of your life. So, don't underestimate the power of this simple action and the simple habits that support it. You absolutely have the capacity to maintain a high level of physical function and independence. I really hope this has been helpful and encouraging. What are your thoughts on this? Are you already doing some of these things? Or is there one habit you're going to start with today? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. I love hearing from you. And if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos packed with practical tips for living your best life at every age. Thank you so much for watching. Keep moving, keep nourishing your body, and keep believing in yourself. Live your best life at every age.